In today's news, residents rally for improved healthcare on Virgin Gorda. Opposition faces question of who's the next premier. October 31st deadline to register on new work permit system. CTL to host BVI's first ever Tools and Builders Expo. Xmas in July donates $6K to Beyond the Reef. Nominees have been announced for the second annual Caribbean Baking Awards, and increased chances of showers and thunderstorms are expected. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Orange alert! Orange alert!
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacoast Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Friday, September 6th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Happy Friday's wish to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. A new online petition entitled Urgent Requests for Enhanced Healthcare Services on Virgin Gorda has gained rapid traction, with nearly 400 signed signatures gathered in less than 24 hours. Arkamal Haynes has this report.
Initiated by Virgin Gorda resident Sharon Brutus, the petition addresses the urgent healthcare challenges faced by the island's residents and calls for immediate government action. The petition outlines severe deficiencies in Virgin Gorda's healthcare system, which has long been a concern for locals. It highlights the incident on August 30th, 2024 as a stark example of the island's inadequate medical facilities, which have compromised the well-being of both residents and visitors. In its description, the petition lists several critical issues faced by the community, including clinics operating with reduced hours or being closed for extended periods, an ongoing shortage of qualified medical staff, and a lack of essential equipment and specialized services. These challenges often force residents to travel to other islands for medical care, resulting in unnecessary inconvenience and expense, particularly for vulnerable groups such as children, the elderly, and those with chronic conditions. The petition emphasizes that healthcare is a fundamental human right, citing Article 25 of the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states, and I quote, "Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of himself and of his family, including medical care and necessary social services," end quote. The key demands in the petition include, and I state, extending clinic operating hours to provide 24/7 access to emergency and urgent care services, adequately staffing healthcare facilities with well-trained medical professionals and ensuring consistent availability of doctors and nurses, ensuring that medical equipment is fully functional and clinics are stocked with necessary supplies and modern technology, expanding specialized medical services to reduce the need for off-island travel, developing a long-term plan to improve healthcare infrastructure, including completing the Spanish Town Clinic by 2025 and improving the North Sound Clinic by December 2024. One of the more ambitious requests is the exploration of an ambulance boat equipped with life-saving equipment and staffed by trained professionals to enhance emergency response times in the island's remote areas. Additionally, the petition calls for the availability of a fully functional dialysis machine at the Nurse Iris O'Neill Medical Clinic, which would greatly benefit residents who currently need to travel for such care. The petition argues that improvements in Virgin Gorda's healthcare systems are not only essential for the health of residents, but also crucial for maintaining the island's status as a premier tourist destination. With growing support, Sharon Brutus and the undersigned hope that the government of the Virgin Islands, the Health Services Authority, and His Excellency the Governor will take immediate steps to address these critical issues and prioritize the enhancement of healthcare services on Virgin Gorda. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
As the opposition of the Virgin Islands pushes forward with its motion of no confidence against Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalio D. Wheatley, one major question remains unanswered. Who from the opposition would take the reins as the next Premier of the Virgin Islands if the motion succeeds? During a press conference held by His Majesty's loyal opposition on Tuesday, the question was posed to the members, sparking a range of responses. Leader of the opposition, the Honorable Ronnie W. Skelton, acknowledged the difficulty of the question, explaining that it would ultimately need to be decided collectively by the opposition members. Additionally, he expressed a preference of letting the people make the decision through an election.
Yeah, you're asking a very pointed and difficult question. We needed one more person to join us, and if the governor, which I doubt, will agree to it, then who will lead is a decision for all of us. Right now, I'm the leader of the opposition, but I am good at following sometimes.
Honorable Myron V. Walwyn, 6th District Representative, added that the question preempts the will of the voters, as an election may be triggered if the motion is successful.
Let's say that they were unsuccessful. We had one member who came across. Based on convention, the Premier would have dissolved the House. It would have returned to the polls. We don't know how many persons would have been returned by the people. So we're somewhat preempting the will of the people. Those are decisions that you make after you see who is elected. You have your discussions, and then you come up with a consensus. So many things can happen between that time. Honorable Skelton and I we joined our forces like we used to do old times. You never know. Some of these things play out very well, but you can't preempt the will of the people. We don't know who would have been reelected if you go to the polls.
Walwyn also suggested that ongoing narrative about who would be or replace Premier Wheatley has been fed by the current government. Despite this, Walwyn expressed confidence that the opposition members, regardless of party lines, would be able to come to an agreement on leadership if necessary.
The narrative is being fed from the government. And if you hear the Premier, when he goes on Tola Radio, see like how we have a press conference now? You're going to hot up Tola Radio tomorrow and so on. That's how we behave, right? So he goes up there and then he spiels. Everybody wants to be the Premier, as if the job is his. Somebody will that job to you. Every single person in any job, in any profession, in any organization should aspire to be the top of the organization. It is not personal power for anybody. So that information is being fed from somewhere, regardless. And we've seen before, look, for instance, you had the unity government in St. Kitts. Before their issue, they had 2 terms. Well, last have you been to St. Kitts? During that time when they were there, they did a magnificent job as a team together to move the country forward for 10 years. So whatever the composition would have been of the opposition if we were to win, we would work it out.
Meanwhile, 3rd District Representative, the Honorable Julian Fraser, explored the rare but possible scenario in which the governor could call on the opposition to form a new government if a member from the Virgin Islands Party administration were to cross the floor and join the opposition ranks.
Your question does have merit, because there is a possibility that the governor will decide to have someone form a new government as opposed to going back to the polls. Unlikely, but possible. And if that happens, then someone has to be from among the opposition and the other person who came over with the opposition. You can't say yet, because the person who came over from the other side might have demands that we might well meet.
Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hi, Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health. First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Life is unpredictable, and when a storm is coming, having a plan can make all the difference.
We need a plan in case of a hurricane. Everyone, let's work together on this.
This is where we go in case if we need to evacuate. This is safe away from flood zones.
I will use this room as our secure space if we have to stay home.
Don't forget to save our local contacts and also our off-island contacts.
Right, and we need to have a plan for our pets too. They can't go to shelters, so we need a safe place for them.
In case we get separated, we should have a meeting spot. How about the community center?
That's good, and we can leave a note there too.
I feel safe knowing we have a plan.
With a plan, you're not just preparing for the worst, you're taking control of the situation. A message from the Department of Disaster Management and 284 Media.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along on the local scene in the Virgin Islands, the Department of Labor and Workforce Development has set a deadline for October 31st for employers to register on the new labor management system as the territory moves to a fully digital work permit renewal process. The department noted that after this date, physical work permit renewal applications will no longer be accepted. Employers who have not yet registered are therefore urged to do so by sending an email to IMS-HELP, that is imshelp@gov.vg, providing information on the organizations, the name, the contact person, and phone number, as well as an official email address. To help employers navigate the new system, free weekly training sessions are available once employers request a session by contacting the LMS support team via email. Now, the transition to the digital LMS is part of a broader upgrade to the territory's labor management infrastructure. Earlier this year, Minister for Financial Services, Labor, Trade, the Honorable Lorna Smith, announced that the procurement of the new system from Januvation Solutions, Inc. at the additional cost to no employers. Now, the system viewers, which is designed to manage all aspects of labor beyond just work permits, was expected to go live by June. Minister Smith also outlined the financial commitment involved in maintaining the system with an annual fee of $120,000 for software as well as maintenance until the territory can develop local capacity to handle these needs.
This software will address both workforce management and work permitting functions. Government has reached agreement with the firm of Januvation Solutions, Inc. to provide these services. The 2021 work permit application system prototype incurred an initial cost of $41,000, while my ministry incurred no additional expenses directly related to acquiring this comprehensive labor management system. The necessary software, maintenance, and support services will cost $120,000 annually until the Department of IT has developed sufficient capacity to provide them in-house.
In addition, Januvation Solutions is contracted for $89,500 to conduct training and facilitate the training and transition to the digital platform. Minister Smith emphasized that the new integrated platform will provide significant benefits by streamlining processes and improving the ability to track and manage labor-related matters across the territory.
To ensure a smooth and effective implementation of the labor management system, the government has contracted the same Janovation Solutions, Inc. from January to July of this year. They will provide transition management services to guide the Department of Labor and Workforce Development through a transformation process, optimizing and modernizing its operations. The total cost of this engagement is $89,500, inclusive of reimbursable expenses. Mr. Speaker, I would like to underscore the Ministry's unwavering commitment to ensuring that the digital platform for work permit processing is not only effective and efficient, but that it's also capable of meeting the diverse needs of all stakeholders, including employers, employees, and the Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Employers are being encouraged to register on the LMS before the October 31st deadline to ensure compliance as well as to avoid disruptions to the work permit renewal process. CTL Home Center has announced its inaugural Tools and Builders Expo set to take place on Saturday, September 14th. This groundbreaking event marks the first of its kind in the British Virgin Islands, offering a one-stop shop for homeowners, contractors, architects, and DIY enthusiasts. The expo will feature a wide range of products and services. Managing Director of CTL, Mr. Michael Thomas, spoke to us about the event.
So we've done over the years, especially prior to the hurricanes of 2017, we normally do a tool expo.
Okay.
And we've done that for quite a few years, which actually turned out to be very successful. We have a lot of participation from our major vendors. We're Makita distributors, we're Milwaukee distributors in power tools, and Bosch also. So, we've been doing that and linking our vendors with us for that event. And they usually come to talk with our contractors or homeowners about power tools and the use of power tools and things of that nature. We hadn't done anything since the hurricanes of 2017. Because as you know, we had just moved in 2015,
yes.
And then we got slammed with the hurricane. So basically our concentration has really been trying to settle the company down and reposition it as much as we can. So we decided this year that we want to reactivate it, but we wanted to do something a little more. So we decided, let's just do a Builders Expo along with the Tool Expo.
CTL has always strived to be a family-friendly company, and such offerings as food and fun will be offered. Persons can enjoy a sizzling grill-off competition and delicious food from Bell's Cafe, which is on the same premises. They're also offering a pig roast. Mr. Thomas also spoke about the various vendors and the products that will be available.
And the Builders Expo really, it works well. We have some vendors that are actually flying in from overseas, windows, doors, building materials, including the tool vendors also. These guys are actually going to be in. And the whole idea behind of it is there's so much construction going on in the territory and lots of local persons are building and doing different things. We figure it would make a lot of sense for us to actually bring our vendors in to sit down and meet the public, talk with them, talk with homeowners, possible homeowners, and basically answer any questions or concerns they may have, introduce new products because the industry is ever evolving. And I think it's important to actually see and know some of the items that are out there. We ourselves have actually used a lot of innovative things in even the new building that we're in over in Fish Bay. Like, we have all foam walls in our building, which basically keeps the utility costs down.
Virgin Gorda has not been forgotten. Virgin Gorda customers can enjoy a Speedy's discount and free transportation to and from the expo. Mr. Thomas spoke about what the day of activities will look like.
So Saturday, we start at 9 o'clock. Yes, we start at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the vendors are going to be there. We'll have lots of tents and stuff set up inside and outside the store. We'll be doing a lot of live demonstration, both with power tools. and showcasing a lot of the new items that are actually coming on market right now. Like I have some friends that are bringing in a new shingle or siding rather that I actually fell in love with and might actually use it on one of our projects coming up, because I think it's such a good transition away from just having a concrete wall and, you know, going back to that old time look like what we have in the islands. So you'll be able to actually do that on that building and actually have it stand up. So we start at 9. We'll be doing some demonstration. We have our friends from Mercer. Mercer is the company that actually produces knives for the industry, for the food industry. They produce most or provide most of the cutlery for the culinary, yes, for the culinary schools and stuff like that, right? And we actually provide a lot of equipment also for a lot of the restaurants and stuff like that and chefs like that. So their main chef is actually coming in to do some demonstrations and stuff on the product and how it's used, et cetera, et cetera.
Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Pop the Balloon or Find the Connection. Let's meet our first contender, ladies. Okay, Joey, so do you have any toxic traits?
I'm very restrictive. I don't give more time. What you get is what you get. I don't like to give unlimited time. That's it.
Okay. Can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
That's a little too restricted for me.
Thank you for coming. Okay, ladies, so let's meet our second contender.
Sorry, excuse me. Why did you pop a balloon? I could give you minutes, data, unlimited call, overseas call, fiber. What else you need?
My friend used to date you. You are a scam. She used to be for everything and more. Nothing to offer.
Okay, ladies, let's welcome our last contender. You look nice. Can you tell us your name?
Thank you. My name is Christian Charles Thomas. They call me C Sweetie.
What do you have to offer these ladies?
Well, security, trust, unlimited time, and a pretty fast.
Okay, so do you have any deal breakers?
Nah, but here's my number. 444-4444. E2. Vida Ilimitada.
Okay, guys, so no pop balloons.
For a fast, reliable, and secure connection for your personal or business life, call us at 444-4444 or visit any of our CCT stores and we'll get you connected with the perfect match for you.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Wally Castro Marine, the organizer of the highly anticipated Xmas in July 2024 event, has donated $6,000 to the nonprofit organization Beyond the Reef. The donation, which supports marine environmental education as well as preservation within the British Virgin Islands, was made possible through the sale of the event's official stainless steel reusable tumblers, an initiative aimed at promoting beach and ocean conservation. They said, and I quote, "This initiative reflects our desire to create awareness on the importance of protecting our beaches and to send the message that our events takes beach and ocean conservation very seriously. Wally Castro, owner of Wally Castro Marine and the event's main organizer, also added, and I quote, "With this donation, we are proud to support a local organization that shares our dedication to environmental stewardship." Xmas in July 2024 went beyond a summer celebration to become a model for eco-conscious event planning, from the introduction of reusable tumblers to sustainable waste disposal efforts, as well as the event was designed to minimize its environmental impact. Beyond the Reef members actively participated in the event, overseeing the sales of the stainless steel tumblers. They were also joined by representatives from the local nonprofit Valley Sounds Lion Club, who prepared local dishes for attendees, further supporting fundraising efforts. "We are deeply grateful," they said, "for this donation, which will help us continue our work in promoting marine environment protection within the BVI." Kendall Berner, founder of Beyond the Reef, also added, "Our oceans are a vital but fragile resources, and it's crucial that everyone who enjoys the seas does so responsibly. We commend the event organizers for their environmental initiatives and encourage them to continue these efforts in the future." The 2024 edition of Xmas in July, held on July 20th, drew nearly 5,000 attendees and 500 vessels to Pond Bay Beach, Virgin Gorda. Organizers, in collaboration with the British Virgin Islands Tourist Board and Marcos Rivera, the event has become a staple of the summer season, attracting visitors from all across the Caribbean. Mr. Clive McCoy, the BVI's Director of Tourism, praised the event for its dual impact on tourism and environmental sustainability. Wally Castro Marine, based in Puerto Rico, is Puerto Rico's leading boat dealer, representing top brands such as Rivera Yachts, Boston Whaler, and Ochamus Yachts. The Caribbean Baking Awards has announced the official nominees for its second annual awards, celebrating the exceptional talents of bakers from across some 18 Caribbean islands. This year, 70 bakers have been nominated in a range of categories, showcasing their creativity and skills in what has become one of the region's most prestigious culinary events. Leading the nominations is the British Virgin Islands, which boasts 8 nominees. One of these talented bakers will represent the territory in the Ultimate Bake-Off competition, set to take place on February 21st, 2025 at the Multipurpose Sports Complex in Road Town, Tortola. Public voting for the Caribbean Baking Awards will begin on Saturday, September 7th, 2024, and will remain open until December 7th, 2024. Fans and food enthusiasts across the Caribbean are encouraged to vote for their favorite bakers to help determine the winners. Also, to cast your vote, visit the official Caribbean Baking Awards website at caribbeanbakingawards.com and simply click on the 2025 Nominees tab. The winners of the Ultimate Bake-Off and other categories will be revealed during the glamorous Masquerade Red Carpet Awards Gala dinner, which will be held on February 22nd, 2025. The gala will be held at the Multipurpose Sports Complex in Tortola, where attendees will celebrate the finest baking talents from across the Caribbean in a night of elegance and culinary excellence. In partnership with Inter-Caribbean Airways, the Caribbean Baking Awards is offering a 15% discount on airfare for the nominees and attendees traveling to the British Virgin Islands for the event. Additionally, a 50% discount on tickets for the first 50 purchasers for the Masquerade Awards Gala dinner is also available. A tropical wave passing through the area is expected to bring increased moisture and instability, heightening the likelihood of showers and possible thunderstorms over the next 24 hours. According to the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services, throughout the course of today, partially cloudy skies are expected with periods of increased cloudiness and a 70% chance of showers, some of which could be heavy at times. Tonight, partly cloudy to cloudy skies will persist, accompanied by moderate to locally heavy showers and isolated thunderstorms. The winds are expected to be from the east at speeds of 7 to 22 kilometers per hour, occasionally becoming lighter and variable. Mariners should anticipate seas ranging from 1 to 2 to 1 to 8 meters, so caution is of course advised for heading out on the seas. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at tweet4media.com, and of course, like us on our WhatsApp channel for daily updates, as well as our Facebook channel at Tweet4Media and Tweet4BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening, and most importantly, enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday. Goodbye.